We're talking about ways in which you can turn setbacks into greenbacks. Willie's talking about the 7 steps, George Kilpatrick New Inspiration for the Nation, with none other than the motivational speaker, Mr. Willie Jolley. He's a radio host, he's a media personality, and this brother has been really at this for so long. Fortune 500, Fortune 50 trainer, and we're talking about the 7 steps. Now you're going to number 3.
And this is from my book, Turning Setbacks into Greenbacks, and I encourage everybody to get it. You can get it on Kindle, you can get it at my website, you can get it at Barnes & Nobles, you can get it at Amazon.com, Turning Setbacks into Greenbacks. If you want an autographed version, though, call my office at 1-800-487-8899, 800-487-8899, or send us an email at my website, williejolly.com. We'll autograph it for you. Number 3, don't let your pride poison your prosperity. Big one. This one is simply, don't let your pride get in the way of your success. Many people say, well, I can't get a second job. Well, what would people think if they saw me at Walmart greeting? Well, I'm a big shot. You know, I've had success. Well, my friend Duke Green, who created one of the top IT companies in the world and sold it for almost $600 million when he retired, said when he was in the midst of growing his business in the 70s, there was a recession, he had to take his income as CEO and give it to his employees, and over time he had to pay his own bills, so he drove a truck at night. As a CEO during the day and a truck driver at night. He said, I drove a truck during the night to put me through college, and I can do it again now, and it's not permanent nor personal. And he said when people tell him, well, it's beneath me to get a second job, he said that the legal is moral than honorable. And I said, what do you tell people then? He said, tell them to get over it, because that is how you become wealthy.
Willie, most of us, like you and I, for example, you know, TV, radio, I couldn't see you nor I as a Walmart greeter. My pride would get in the way of that.
Absolutely, it would get in the way, but it wouldn't get in the way of mine.
You said don't trip.
Let me tell you, I had to get over it, you know, because I know that this isn't personal. Bob Johnson said something to me. He said when he was a new television exec, he had to ride around in his old beat up jalopy up to the trade shows. You know, if you understand this, that people are going to look at your end result. Okay, they're not. It's not where you. It's not what you're going through in the journey. It's what you're going to do in your destiny and your end result. So you say, you know what? I had to get a second job. It's okay as long as you know that this is temporary, and this is just a way to allow you to get to your big goal and your big dreams. I'm going to jump through. I'm going to give a couple. I know time is short. We got a couple. Don't panic. Don't willingly participate. Don't let your pride poison your prosperity. Don't stop thinking about the power and the possibilities of tomorrow. You know, I talked about that. You got to have a dream. You got to have a vision. You have to work on that. You have to have a goal. Be proactive. You know, take action. Don't wait for your ship to come in. Swim out to it. Get going. Move. Go. Don't wait.
But I like that. So don't wait till your ship to come in. Swim out to it. So you mean I'm used to sitting at the shore. I might be one of those people that's sitting at the shore. I see the cruise ship coming in. You saying don't wait for it to come in.
Many people say I'm waiting for my ship to come in. No, I'm waiting for my ship to come in. So they're waiting for something to happen so that they can take some action. No, don't wait. Be proactive. Take action before you're ready. Les Brown says it often. He says, start before you're ready. Don't wait for all the ducks to line up. Don't wait for everything to be perfect.
Because they never do.
No, they don't. And it just, before long, you get staged, you get stationary. Get up, get going every day. Say, I'm going after my dream. And I don't know how I'm going to get there yet, but I'm going after it. And be proactive. Proactive, taken from the book by Stephen Covey. He made it popular, 7 Habits Highly Effective People. And I was on tour with him in Australia a couple years ago, and he wrote the foreword for my next new book called Attitude of Excellence, which I'm going to give you a copy today because it's going to be out soon. It's going to be
we appreciate that.
You're going to want this book, Attitude of Excellence. You can only
I can't wait.
It's only going to get on my website right now, but it'll be in bookstores in 2012. It's fantastic too. Anyway, Stephen Covey said of all the 7 habits, that's probably the most important, to be proactive, because you got to take action. Number 6 is be creative. Think about all the things you want and think of creative ways to get there. You know, Steve Jobs was a creative thinker. So many of the great success people are just creative thinkers. Think creatively, even little things. I'll give you an example. Last night I went to a big event, and when we came out, the traffic was horrendous. People looked like they had just given up. Some were just sitting in the cars, turning off the engine. Well, my wife and I walked to the end of the parking lot where we were, and we got in our car, and I said, there got to be another way to get out of here. And so I went around the back, and I mean literally, I was out of there in less than a minute and a half. They were still over there waiting. I had gone all the way around. I said, just think creatively. Most people don't think creatively. Just on some minor stuff. Think creatively how you can get things done. Think creatively. Sit down and say, how can I get this done? Not if I can get this done, how can I get this done?
Let me back up again before you go forward as I continue here. I love what you just said just a second ago, George Kilpatrick with Willie Jolley here. You said that we want to wait till everything is ready. And I want to put those two things together. Thinking creatively and wait until everything's ready. So if it's not going to be perfect, sometimes we don't want to do it. What you just told me is that if you think creatively, you can figure out how to do it without trying to wait for everything to line up. Because oftentimes you have to just start for it to get lined up.
Right, right. My friend Larry Winget says, implement now, perfect later. Okay, and so get started on your goal, your dream, whatever it is, and you'll start figuring out new ways. But keep thinking creatively, because once you get started thinking creatively, opportunities will come, and you'll see things that you didn't know were even around and within the possibilities. Number 7, be prayerful. Be prayerful. I'm a man of faith, and I believe God is I believe, first of all, there is a God. Some people don't believe there's a God. That's their choice, okay? But I have seen how God has blessed me and blessed my life so tremendously. And I'm constantly mindful of the fact that I know which side the bread is buttered and who does the buttering. And I give God the glory for that. Secondly, is prayer gives you hope. And hope gives you an expectation that something is better in the future. And you need that for your brain to be energized. You need hope. There's nothing worse than a hopeless person. A person who has no hope gives up. And so if you're going to keep the fight, keep going, keep trying, then you're going to need hope, an expectation this could get better. And that's why you got to be prayerful. I encourage people to be prayerful. Pray and believe that God can change that. Now here's what I like to say, and in many of my books I say it. Pray like it all depends on God. Then work like it all depends on you. And you'll be amazed at what happens. So I'm grateful for having the opportunity to be on with you again. I want everybody who hears me here, I always give you some sort of gift. If you send me an email, just say, I heard you on with George, and we'll send you a new ebook we have that we're sending out to people who are our friends who have heard me on radio or television say, I want a gift ebook. And it's a great gift ebook called The Leaps of Faith. And it's powerful. So we'll send that to you. You just have to send us an email and say, I heard you on with George, and that's all I need. And then get my books. It only takes a minute to change your life. Setbacks Set Up for a Comeback. Turn Setbacks into Greenbacks. Chicken Soup for the Christian Soul. Number 2 that you can get from our website with the CD that comes with it. And an Attitude of Excellence. And last but not least, for those who are really wanting to motivate your children, get my youth video, Dare to Dream, Dare to Win, which is a powerful video that we are seeing such a profound impact on kids. So God bless you, George. It's a pleasure to be on with you.
Willie Jolley here on New Inspiration for the Nation, taking care of business. And I love the fact that he even has a message for our youth. This is George Kilpatrick, New Inspiration for the Nation. WillieJolley.com on the web. That's WillieJolley.com. You can also send an email at info@WillieJolley.com. Willie Jolley worldwide. He's making things happen. He's changing things. And guess what he's also done? He and I have an accountability goal. Now I got him to tell me what his weight loss goal was, but he didn't get me to tell me. He didn't get me to reveal mine. But that's okay, because I'm gonna tell him off camera so that
When y'all see us again, we're gonna be slim
and trim. New Inspiration for the Nation.